Hey guys, it's me, and it's another recording session. Yay! So yeah, today I'm doing the Famas, which is a assault rifle. So far I have done a SMG and a pistol, and a sniper rifle actually. So I have covered every category except shotgun and LMG. I will do a shotgun when I get to level 41, where I get the shotgun I want, and I will do a LMG whenever I get the money for an LMG after I get my shotgun and the upgraded version of it. So yeah, but right now it's about the FAMAS. Yeah. So FAMAS is a bullpup style assault rifle, which means it reloads in the back, which, if any of you know guns, you'll know that bullpup guns tend to have very high accuracy due to the longer barrel length, since the barrel starts in the stock, which is the thing that you put against your shoulder. Actually, that's the butt, but yeah, it starts in the buttstock, not actually at the butt plate, but like it starts in the stock and goes all the way to the front and out of the gun body. Yeah, so let's start with stats of the gun while you guys watch my trash can. Yeah, trash can. Anyways, stats for normal version, which is Mark 1, is damage is 53, recoil is 62, fire rate is 78, accuracy is 65. Ammo pool, you have 30 rounds in the mag, and you have 90 on reserve. 30 on the chamber mag, by the way. The DPS for this, for the default version, is 4,134. It costs 30k SP, 30k SP to buy it, and you unlock this gun at Major Sergeant, which is level 33. So yeah, the default version is nice. I will say it is my second favorite assault rifle. The gun itself is my favorite assault rifle in the whole game, but Mark 1 is my second favorite. Reason? I like Mark 2. I'm sorry, Mark 1. Okay, Mark 2, damage is 47, recoil is 62, fire rate is 86, accuracy is 65, ammo pool is 30 in chambered mag and 90 on reserve, has 4,042 DPS, and costs 20k. That is after you can purchase it after you get 300 kills with the Famas. And by 300 kills, it means you just have to shoot and kill the person, or like people 300 times. It doesn't matter if you're aiming or if you're just hip firing. Either one will work. Now Mark 3, which I pretty much don't like Mark 3 for any of the guns, but Mark 3 is 58 damage, 62 recoil, 71 fire rate, 65 accuracy, 30 on chamber mag, and 90 on reserve. Has 4,118 DPS, and is also 20k. You get that after 1,000 aimed kills, which is ADS. You have to go out, aim, shoot the person to death. You have to shoot 1,000 persons to death while aiming down the sights, which, I don't know about you guys, I kind of don't like the sight. This sight does its job and is very effective, but I don't know. I just kind of don't like this sight. It could also be the fact that I'm used to guns that when I aim down the sight, it would cover more of the screen than it actually is. And this one, it covers so little. It's probably that is kind of like making me worry. But like other than that, the sights does its job and is very good. It's actually a very nice gun. Anyways, so I have Mark II, and as you've heard, alright, let me explain a little bit why the stats on the 3 are kind of different. So Mark 1 is a default version, so it has the stock setup. Mark 2 and Mark 3 are basically your custom versions, besides the game itself giving you an actual custom version. Like it's basically supposed to be an upgrade, but the upgrade comes at a cost. Besides your money, it comes at a statistic cost. So my fire rate, my Mark II says I gain more fire rate. I gain 8 points on fire rate, but I lose like 6 points in damage. Which means for me it'll take maybe 1 to 2 shots more than the default version to get a single kill. Now, Mark III, same as Mark II, except it is the opposite. Mark III, for most guns, like assault rifles and SMG, the trade-off is the damage for fire rate for damage. So its damage is 58, which means you gain 5 points in damage, while you lose 7 points in fire rate, which I generally prefer guns that have higher fire rate than damage. Not saying that damage makes the isn't a stat that I like. I do like damage, but the way I think is RPG standpoint. I think in the form of a rogue or thief kind of assassin people, where it's you get in, you kill the person, you get out. If you have to stay long, you better be able to take out multiple people really quickly and then get out as soon as you can. So that means I want to have the damage for a "oh, I see you, now you're dead" kind of thing, but I want the fire rate because I want to be able to come in, shoot the person, they die. I could also and still be able to turn around and shoot the next person, because this is without counting bullets, by the way. This is like thinking, "oh, you're dead, kind of thing, where it's like, because I have such high fire rate, I empty enough bullets in that single direction at the person I was shooting at first to kill them, and turn around and still have bullets to empty into the other person without having to worry, like, oh crap, my gun shoots slower than theirs, so they're going to be able to get out more bullets at me than I can at them." I like the higher chance of me putting more bullets into the enemy than they can into me, which is why I like the Mark II. But yeah, you might notice that for I didn't show you the spray pattern for the sniper rifle when firing. Aim fire, everyone knows sniper rifle is 100% accurate unless you're moving it and stuff, but 100% accurate if you're still. And the MP7, I showed the spray pattern and stuff, but I forgot to tell you that MP7, after you start shooting it, once it reaches the after like 10 shots, it reaches a end point on its recoil where it doesn't move anymore. So basically, if you can get off, start shooting, and pull down after a couple shots, all your bullets will travel straight at the person. Well, not perfectly straight, but like towards the person, without you actually having to worry about the recoil. And I think that's the only SMG that does that. But okay, Famas spray pattern, hip fire. As you can see, recoil kicks in, but the spray pattern is generally really nice. So at what I was firing here, basically, if you aim directly at the person's chest, your bullets are going to start traveling towards their head, and the recoil will carry you to a headshot if you are if the spray pattern is being nice to you and you get that aimed down. Aim down, even better. It pretty much puts like 2 bullets on the head, and as you know, 2 bullets, unless you get a luck shot after like shooting them once and then the head, if you get like 2 shots like just at the head, 2 shots exactly what you need for every single gun besides sniper rifles to get a headshot. And considering that spray pattern, either by the time you get up to the head they'd be dead, or you get a headshot off of them. So like if I am in chest, the guy died before the recoil even carried me up there. If I aim towards like the neckish, I get headshot really quickly. That's this gun's like spray pattern. So if I get really pretty far, I'll hit this wall and the guy's over there. Headshot, see? Recoil carries you. You get a couple bullets into the body, like 1, 2-ish, or 3 in this case. You get a couple shots in the body, and boom! The recoil would make you miss maybe 1 or 2 shots, and then you get the headshot. Or you'll put like a bunch of bullets in the guy, miss 1 or 2, and get the headshot. That's how this gun works, and I love it. It's definitely an effective gun, and it's right. Another thing about this gun before I ended is this gun, though the spray pattern is really nice and good for headshots, and you might want to like, oh, I'll grab this like SF1, I'll just run around and spray people to death. This gun, in 2, the spray pattern is still probably still as good as the first one, and is probably still good for spraying, but it's not really a spray gun, because if you really compete with someone who's also spraying back at you, they're going to be moving and you're going to be trying to move to dodge their shots, so you're going to be like, the bullets and the recoil is not going to carry you well enough to get all those spray shots in. See, the shots are really spread out and not really too effective when it comes to if you want to spray people down. This gun is definitely one of those where it's like where it's like, if you're fighting someone, you either want to aim down sights and spray at them, or you want to like just burst fire. You just want to burst fire this gun a lot. That's definitely the best way I can see to use this gun, is tap fire, burst fire, control fire, whatever way you say it. It's pretty much the same thing in my opinion. But yeah, you just want to control your shots for this gun. But yeah, so this gun's great, ball pop gun, love it. As for all 3 versions, it pretty much has high fire rate, past the in the 70s, and all have 65 accuracy, which, yeah, as a ball pop gun in real life, it should probably have better accuracy, but in real life, guns would have 100% accuracy and pretty much 100% damage unless they shoot you at a spot that's not going to kill you in 1 shot. Anyways, yeah, this gun, great, love it. You should definitely think about investing into this gun, maybe just the default version, if you don't like having to trade off the damage for fire rate or fire rate for damage. Invest in just the default version. 30k is money well spent on this gun, since this gun gives you a very versatile set of things to do. Like, you can play the rusher of the team. You just like, rush by, no one here, no one, I don't see anyone yet, I don't see anyone, I hear people, and you just blow the person away. You could do that, or you could be the person that's like, oh, I'm defending, and people, it's like, oh, I see people down the hall. You could play pretty much 2 roles in your team with this gun. This gun, great. So far, this gun, I've I'll admit it now. I use AP to purchase Mark II because I'm only level 22, and that's like 11. Buying the gun itself is 11 ranks away for the default version. Which I'm sure if I actually worked towards it and used the default version, I would be saying I love the default version more than Mark II. But I'm not too sure since I genuinely like the higher fire rates. But yeah, this gun definitely worth buying, or at least if you're playing in a game with someone that has it and they die, you you should definitely give it a try. Pick it up from the dead person, reload it if you have to, try it out, see if it works for you. It's probably not gonna work for you right away because you haven't used the gun and you probably haven't figured out your own way of fixing and dealing with its recoil and stuff. So yeah, but other than that, this gun is great. Love it. Works fine. Even like right there, you can see that even with the jump shotting like that, you can see that the bullets pretty much are going into the doorway at least. But yeah, good accuracy, good damage, good fire rate, good for spraying, good for tap firing. Definitely best for tap firing. But spraying definitely is a effective method of using it in an emergency situation. So yeah, trash can thanks you, and bye.